Hi everyone, I hope you're having a really great day. For the next 3 minutes, could we talk about relying on God? I am no expert on this. I am actively learning to rely on God. So I've been in the dictionary. To rely, depend on with full trust or confidence. The entire Bible shows us that we can trust God completely. I have friends who seem to have an instinctive trust in God, even in the roughest of times. I have to more consciously do that most days, but I am finding that the more I put my confidence in Him and not in myself, the smaller I get in the problem and the bigger He gets. And that's a beautiful place to be in. Would you look with me for a moment at Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. I imagine, like me, you've had some fear and anxiety because of the virus. We can very consciously give our worries to God. He's listening all the time. It might take a bit of practice, but you can give that fear to Him and not let it back in your mind. The Bible says that we can have peace beyond human understanding. Another step we can take towards relying on God is to see who He is. The Psalms are a great place to see who God is. Think about God. Wonder about Him. Think about you and Him. Another thing we can do is to teach ourselves or to find good biblical teaching about who Jesus is. When we read about Jesus' life in Matthew, Mark, Luke or John, we can focus in on how He was when He met ordinary folk. Who did He care about helping? What did He care about when He saw them? He really saw them. He loved them right in the middle of their sin and mess. Another thing we can do is to try not let ourselves, my ego, get in the way of me relying on God. To thank Him for everything. Before we try to achieve anything, to give it to Him before and after. Whether that be in our personal lives or in our work life as we try to provide for our families. I'm a chronic overthinker. I regret most things I say and do, but I've never regretted any step I've taken towards God. At the end of the day, despite our busyness, our friends and our family, our careers, our relationship with God is so important. Us and God. You and God. Simple as that. Thank you for hearing me out.